having your model already in place allows you to import that model. And the file types that we generally support include IFCs, DWGs, Navisworks, Revit, step files, STP files, and more. But if that model is already aligned to your laser scanning data, it will come straight into place where it should belong. But if your model and your laser scanning data is not aligned, what we actually did on this specific project is you can create a crop. So by opening up the crop tool, I can quickly just create a crop of this general area that I'm focusing on here. And it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to allow you to align your model to your scan data. So since I'm mainly focused on the area in between the columns, let me save this crop. And now you have the ability to either export it or create a unified mesh. If you are to export this point cloud, it'll be much smaller than your entire project, which allows it to be much more manageable when you bring it into other platforms. So you can export this as a unstructured E57 recap file or POD file. If you want to export it as a unified mesh, you can export it as a FBX, OBJ, or STL file. And once that's done, you can bring that into your modeling software where you use to create that model, load in your laser scanning data or this mesh, and align that model to this crop. And once that's done, you can re-import that model into Sintu, and it will maintain all its XYZ positioning. And as you can see here, when I toggle this model back on, you can see that it would generally fall right into place.